Have you ever found yourself trapped in a situation that deep down you know is not suitable for you, yet you feel unable to free yourself? Whether it's being in a toxic relationship, stuck in a dead-end job, or caught up in an unhealthy habit, letting go and moving forward can seem daunting. However, what if walking away is actually the key to unlocking a happier, healthier life? This is where the concept of the walk away principle comes into play. Walking away is not just about physically leaving a situation, it's also a mental and emotional shift. People choose to walk away from various situations, individuals, or relationships for a multitude of reasons. Some do so to shield themselves from harm, while others do it to pursue new opportunities. Regardless of the motive, the significance of walking away should not be underestimated. It's often a tough decision to make, but sometimes it's crucial for one's own well-being. Here are some insights into the psychology underlying the decision to walk away. 1. Self-preservation. Walking away often serves as a means of self-preservation. When a situation or relationship poses a threat to your well-being, walking away can shield you from further harm. For instance, in an abusive relationship, walking away can protect you from both physical and emotional damage. 2. Empowerment. Walking away can foster a sense of empowerment. It demonstrates that you are taking charge of your life and prioritizing decisions that benefit you. For instance, leaving an unfulfilling job can empower you to pursue opportunities that better align with your passions and aspirations. 3. Establishing boundaries. Walking away can also be a method of setting boundaries. It communicates that you have personal limits and are unwilling to tolerate certain behaviors or circumstances. For example, if a friend consistently disrespects you, walking away can assert that such behavior is unacceptable. 4. Letting go. Walking away facilitates the process of letting go of things that no longer serve you. Although it may be challenging to relinquish a relationship or situation to which you've devoted time and energy, it can be necessary for personal growth and well-being. 5. Moving forward. Walking away enables you to move forward from the past. It allows you to break free from old patterns and habits that impede progress. For instance, if you are grappling with addiction, distancing yourself from familiar social circles or environments can support your efforts to maintain soberness and advance in your recovery journey. It's crucial to cultivate self-awareness and recognize the indicators suggesting it might be time to move on. These signs can manifest as persistent dissatisfaction, a lack of personal development or fulfillment, involvement in toxic relationships or work environments, being stuck in a stagnant or unfulfilling setting, feeling emotionally empty, and so forth. By acknowledging these signs, we empower ourselves to make choices that resonate with our genuine selves. Walking away from a situation or individual that no longer contributes positively to our lives can be both liberating and transformative. It enables us to create room, keeping in mind that this space is constructive for fresh opportunities, growth, and beneficial changes. Although walking away can instill a sense of empowerment, it's important to approach it with pragmatism and mindfulness. We should consider potential consequences, weigh the pros and cons, and explore alternative avenues before reaching a final decision. Moreover, recognizing that walking away may entail temporary discomfort or uncertainty can aid us in navigating the process with greater resilience. Life inevitably presents challenges and difficulties. Often, when confronted with tough situations or relationships, our natural inclination is to persevere, to stay and attempt to mend what's broken. However, there are instances when the healthiest choice is to acknowledge when something is irreparable and opt to walk away. Cultivating the courage to free oneself from toxic jobs, partnerships, friendships, or environments can pave the way for significant personal growth, happiness, and new opportunities. Many individuals resist change, even when they are unhappy, because the familiar feels safer than confronting the unknown. We convince ourselves that things will improve or that we can fix them if we hold on a little longer. However, there reaches a point when it's essential to muster the strength to recognize that leaving a detrimental situation behind is preferable to remaining trapped in dysfunction. Trusting your instincts and having the courage to walk away requires bravery, but it can ultimately unlock the door to a brighter future. There is immense power in prioritizing your own well-being and recognizing when it's time to bid farewell. Here are some ways in which summoning the strength to walk away can profoundly transform your life. Liberate yourself from limiting factors. Persisting in unhealthy jobs, relationships, and environments that weigh you down can hinder your personal growth. You might feel a sense of loyalty to entities that have been part of your life for an extended period. However, if someone or something genuinely undermines your self-esteem or potential, you owe it to yourself to break free. By leaving behind negative influences or soul-crushing surroundings, you create room for the right opportunities and individuals to enter your life. Refuse to let fear or inertia ensnare you in situations that crush your spirit. Summon the courage to bid farewell and embrace new avenues of possibility. Reclaim your authority. Opting to walk away from manipulative, abusive, or stagnant circumstances is an assertion of your agency and self-worth. Prolonged unhappiness can distort your perception of self, causing you to forget your inherent value. Lingering in detrimental relationships or jobs often chips away at your confidence and belief in deserving better. Walking away decisively signifies that you refuse to tolerate mistreatment, manipulation, or stagnation. It demonstrates your trust in your ability to navigate uncertainty and carve out a new path forward. Gain insightful perspective. Exiting challenging situations can offer clarity regarding your fundamental objectives and principles. Stepping away often grants perspective on your role in the situation, lessons to be learned, and strategies for avoiding similar pitfalls in the future. Likewise, disengaging from stagnant jobs or relationships that hold you back allows for a reassessment of your priorities. What truly matters to you? What kind of work and relationships nourish your soul? Distance often brings invaluable clarity. Embrace fresh opportunities. Walking away from one path clears the way for new possibilities and directions. Initially, parting ways with toxic individuals or environments may evoke feelings of loneliness and apprehension. Your confidence may require time to rebuild. However, trust that this space is creating opportunities better suited to your current self. While the future may appear uncertain after leaving familiar territory, severing ties with toxic dynamics opens the door to self-reinvention. Be courageous, exercise patience, and watch as new possibilities unfold. Prioritize self-honor and care. Above all, walking away from people or environments that diminish you or impede your growth demonstrates self-care and self-respect. Departing from dysfunction signals your acknowledgement that you deserve better, and your commitment to demanding it. Never allow guilt to overshadow actions that promote your mental health and well-being. Do not remain entangled in abusive or manipulative dynamics out of a sense of obligation to others' emotions. Your foremost duty is to honor yourself. You are entitled to relationships and environments that foster security, appreciation, and happiness. Do not doubt your entitlement to walk away from toxicity, celebrate it. Deciding to walk away signifies your readiness to reclaim control of your life. It's a declaration of refusal to accept the status quo and a reassertion of your authority to make decisions that serve your best interests. Walking away serves as a vital form of self-care, enabling you to step back from a situation and gain clarity on what truly matters. Upon taking the courageous step to walk away, you often discover a cascade of positive changes. By freeing yourself from toxic environments, you free up time and energy to engage in activities that hold genuine meaning for you. Departing from unsatisfying jobs can pave the way for pursuing a career path aligned with your passions. Exiting unhealthy relationships creates space for the possibility of encountering genuine love. The opportunities that arise are endless. Undeniably, walking away is not always simple. It demands courage to break free from the comfort and familiarity of a situation, even when it's detrimental to your well-being. However, the act of walking away can be remarkably liberating and empowering. It may provide the clarity and strength needed to effectuate other positive changes in your life. Therefore, if you find yourself trapped in a draining situation that saps your energy and happiness, remember that you possess the power to walk away. Take a deep breath and begin taking the necessary steps to craft the life you desire. Walking away may initially seem impolite, but at times, it becomes a necessary step to assert control over a situation. Throughout life, we encounter a diverse array of individuals, some of whom struggle to respect personal boundaries. Some may be overly demanding of our time, while others may exhibit cruel behavior, seeking to exploit others for their own benefit. By demonstrating to these individuals that we are willing and capable of removing ourselves from their presence, we not only convey that they do not hold power over us, but we also reclaim control over our own agency. The potency of walking away is complemented by two powerful allies. 1. The word no. 2. Direction. If you frequently find yourself catering to the whims of others or being taken advantage of, it's likely that you struggle to assert boundaries and lack a clear sense of direction in life. Difficulty in saying no and a lack of life direction contribute to wavering resolve. Without firm footing, you become susceptible to becoming entangled in the affairs of others. Indeed, when others perceive a lack of direction, such as a commitment to personal goals, they may view your time as less valuable compared to theirs. This perception can lead them to expect you to prioritize their needs over your own, viewing you as a utility for their interests. However, when you are dedicated to a specific goal, it demonstrates that you value your time and, by extension, your life. This realization prompts others to acknowledge that you allocate your time to pursuits that hold greater significance than merely serving their needs. Moreover, maintaining focus on your own objectives makes it easier to walk away from situations where your boundaries are violated or you are subjected to abuse. Whether it's in the workplace, marriage, or friendships, being anchored to your own path reduces the inclination to engage in needy or approval-seeking behavior because your primary validation comes from within. Walking away from abusive individuals and toxic environments safeguards your self-respect and integrity. It communicates to the world that you are the one making decisions and refuse to be controlled by others. It signals to your loved ones that, while you cherish them, you are not dependent on them and will not tolerate boundary violations. In business dealings, it conveys that while you may be interested, you have other options and the deal is not a necessity for you. The act of walking away fosters an abundance mindset. It signifies contentment and independence, regardless of material possessions or relationships. While luxury and external validation may be desirable, their absence does not diminish your sense of well-being. Ultimately, the willingness to walk away, and to stand by that decision, is your strongest negotiating position. It places you in a position of power, ensuring that regardless of the outcome, you emerge victorious. This may entail breaking free from substance addictions, negative thought patterns, or unhealthy coping mechanisms. By walking away from these detrimental patterns, we create space for new, healthier habits and behaviors to flourish. Undoubtedly, walking away is not always straightforward. It can evoke feelings of fear and uncertainty, especially when letting go of something familiar or comfortable. However, there exist various strategies to facilitate this process, making it more manageable and empowering. One key strategy is to focus on the positive outcomes associated with walking away. This might entail creating a vision board or jotting down a list of the things you aspire to achieve in your life. By concentrating on the benefits of walking away, you can maintain motivation and commitment to the process. Seeking support from friends, family, or a therapist is another crucial strategy. Having a support system can help you remain accountable to your decision to walk away and can offer emotional support as you navigate through the transition. It's essential to treat yourself with kindness and compassion during this period of transition. Practicing self-care, engaging in activities that bring you joy, and reminding yourself of your worthiness of love, happiness, and success can be helpful. The walk-away principle serves as a potent tool for creating a happier, healthier life. Furthermore, another way to harness the power of walking away is to utilize it as a means of setting boundaries. When we sense that our boundaries are being encroached upon, whether in personal or professional relationships, it can be tempting to engage in arguments or confrontations to defend ourselves. However, engaging in such conflicts often results in a cycle of escalating tension that can be detrimental to both parties involved. In these instances, walking away can serve as an effective method of establishing clear boundaries and conveying that we will not tolerate disrespectful or harmful behavior. By calmly and assertively articulating our boundaries and then disengaging if they are violated, we assert our autonomy and safeguard our emotional well-being. It's crucial to understand that walking away should not be used as a means of evading difficult conversations or avoiding our responsibilities. In certain scenarios, it may be necessary to address conflicts head-on or take proactive measures to resolve issues. Nevertheless, the power of walking away lies in its capacity to help us discern when a situation is not conducive to our well-being and empower us to choose how we wish to respond. One potential drawback to the concept of walking away is that it may be perceived as a sign of weakness or an unwillingness to confront difficult situations. However, this perception is misguided. Walking away can actually demonstrate strength and self-awareness, indicating our ability to recognize when a situation is unproductive or unhealthy and take measures to safeguard ourselves. Furthermore, walking away can also be an expression of compassion and empathy. When we acknowledge that a situation is detrimental to our well-being, we can also recognize that it may not be benefiting the other person either. By opting to walk away, we can prevent unnecessary harm or conflict and instead focus on seeking more constructive and harmonious ways to interact with others. In conclusion, the power of walking away serves as a valuable tool for navigating challenging circumstances, establishing boundaries, and safeguarding our emotional health. By discerning when a situation no longer aligns with our best interests and actively choosing to disengage, we assert our autonomy and foster more positive and productive relationships with others. Although walking away can present difficulties, it ultimately signifies strength and self-awareness, paving the way for more fulfilling and enriching connections. If you like this video, then you will probably like this one too.